What happens to sole proprietorship debt if the business fails? Have you ever wondered what really happens to the debts of a sole proprietorship when the business fails? It's a situation many business owners fear. When a sole proprietorship fails, the debts of that business become the personal debts of the owner. This is because there is no legal separation between the business and the individual. So, if the business owes money, the owner is personally responsible for all of it, including loans, credit lines, and unpaid bills. If the debts start piling up and become too much to handle, the sole proprietor might think about filing for bankruptcy. In bankruptcy, both business and personal debts are treated as one since they are legally the same. The two most common bankruptcy options for sole proprietors are Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. Chapter 7 bankruptcy, also known as liquidation, involves selling off the sole proprietor's non-exempt assets to pay creditors. This includes business assets. After the liquidation process, most remaining debts can be discharged, meaning the owner is no longer personally liable for those debts. However, this often means the business has to close down because its assets are sold off. Some personal assets, like a home or retirement accounts, may be protected under state or federal exemption laws. On the other hand, Chapter 13 bankruptcy allows the sole proprietor to keep their assets while proposing a repayment plan to pay off debts over 3 to 5 years. This option is great for those who have a steady income and want to keep their business running while paying creditors. Certain priority debts, like taxes and secured loans, must be paid in full through this plan, but some terms may be renegotiated. It's important to remember that because the sole proprietor is personally liable, creditors can go after personal assets if business assets do not cover the debts. For example, secured lenders with liens on business assets, such as vehicles or equipment, can repossess and sell those assets to recover their money. If bankruptcy seems too extreme, there are alternatives. Sole proprietors can negotiate lump sum settlements or other payment arrangements with creditors. This can help avoid the consequences of bankruptcy. However, when debts become overwhelming, bankruptcy provides a legal way to eliminate or restructure those debts while offering some protections for assets. So, if a sole proprietorship fails, the owner remains personally liable for the business debts. Bankruptcy can help address these debts through either liquidation or repayment plans, but it often leads to the closure of the business and potential loss of assets, depending on the chosen bankruptcy chapter and available exemptions.